Another day, another dollar, Tone.
Dave, £4 for this lift.
Look at that, Tone.
Yeah. I know.
You know what they said earlier?
What?
The Dortmund players are glad that Jude's gone because they thought he was a negative impact on the dressing room, brought too much attention to the side,
Okay.
and maybe they were a little bit jealous of him.
Sounds that way, doesn't it?
I think so.
Or Sabic Grapes, one or the other.
Yeah.
I suppose with Jude, he's always going on about blues and doing this and doing that, and he's not the model, though, isn't he?
He really is.
What did they want him to do? Being a lap dancing club, sniffing fucking coke or some strippers' tits, like. Is that the culture in Germany these days? No.
We're clocking up, Tone.
Yeah, man. Just a bit of nostalgic, Dave. Not the old bloke there, with the bus stop. I'm talking about the Garrison, man.
A lot of history around here, Tone.
Yeah, mate, yeah. The old Garrison. Well, known famous now for the Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders, yeah.
Yeah.
And Stephen Knight, I suppose. A good old-fashioned pub. Be nice to get it back, wouldn't it?
Well, it's a shame it's in this state at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. As you can see there, there's some geezers painting it up a bit, now.
A bit like the stadium being done up.
Yeah. I've heard they want batting money for the pub.
How much?
Someone told me 2 mil.
Really?
Yeah.
All because of the fame?
Yeah. Maybe let's go out to your house. I'd like to book a baby so you can sell yours for a couple of million.
Well, Tone, we've had our first home game.
Yes.
And you actually enjoyed it.
That was service great, you know, weren't it?
Really was.
It was for me, it was walking down the canal. We come up a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
We'd done a bit of a meeting in town in Digbeth. A good turnout, wow. And then everyone started coming up. Obviously we missed Tom and Wagner and co. They'd been in the pubs a little bit earlier. But,
it's a shame because I tell you what, I'd have loved to have seen you meet Tom Brady and have a picture.
We'll meet him, mate. I'm sure I'm going over to America later in the year. Maybe I'll get the invite.
Wow.
You know, mate. Yeah.
He's from California, Brady.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh,
originally.
wow.
Is that your favourite state, California? Or is it Florida?
Both, mate. I just love America. It sounds any when you're over there.
Proper sound.
Yeah. You got a better chance of getting some decent trainers in LA, that side. Because, if you like Adidas and that, I must admit. It's cheap there no more, Dave.
No, that's the problem.
I mean, I'm not like you, going to America and doing like 16-stop flights to get there for £4. You know, Birmingham to Stansted to Liverpool, Liverpool to Dublin, Dublin to Helsinki, Helsinki to Germany, Germany down to fucking South Africa up to Hawaii, and then across to fucking LA.
Just trying to save a bit of money, Tone.
Well, you go, ain't you, mate?
Yeah. Well, back to Saturday, Tone. Saturday just gone.
Yeah.
You were saying you walked around.
Yeah.
The atmosphere.
I spoke to someone yesterday. He said there's a few American accents as well. A lot of people someone had flown in from Ohio. Yeah.
So we're saying we could be truly becoming a bit of a global club.
Oh, they're making a lot of noises at the minute. I mean, it's early days, isn't it? And we don't want to get carried away. I just hope that the fans just keep coming and I hope Plymouth sells out, you know, and I
think it will.
I hope it does, yeah. And you know what, if they lose, you know, let's face it, mate, I think I says on when we've had a chat today, just like mid-table, anything's a bonus, isn't it, Susan?
Well, like you said, we did that video a few weeks ago, looking forward. We're a few games in now. What else have you picked up in terms of how they're running the club, what we can expect moving forward, your first impressions?
First impressions of going into Saturday was, you know, what they've actually done in such a short amount of time. I mean, I popped into the reception earlier and...
Brand new.
Beautiful, looks really, really good. You know, obviously they've got to spend, haven't they, to get people in.
Yeah.
You know, people... This place is falling down, and like just the simple tasks like the big about the water in the bunks and that. no hot water, you know, and that's been going on for years.
I saw some people celebrating in the Cop on Saturday.
What about the hot water?
About having hot water.
Bloody hell, yeah. They want like when I want cold water to have a drink out of, now they can't, and they've got hot in the cup. Yeah.
I think that's what we need to remember is we said it before, we have been for a long time basically a non-league club masquerading as a championship club in a lot of areas, and one of them has been the infrastructure, the stadium, simply not having hot water in this day and age. It's ridiculous. But that was us just a month ago.
Yeah.
And now here we are. You're hearing these accents around the stadium, fans from different places. Imagine if we keep on a positive run on the pitch with all the positivity off it at the moment. We could start to see, potentially, a full crowd even with the lower tiers open.
I hope so, yeah. And the ticket prices are, you know, the fair price.
They're fair, aren't they?
Yeah, for the Championship, yeah. And winning games is a bonus, isn't it? But it's at the bill end at the moment.
No.
It's getting the club back. And it's been a tough old 10, 11 years.
It's been a hard slog, hasn't it?
For Blues fans, it has. Any sort of thing, so. We've been really overly patient.
Yeah, absolutely. And now, so thankful for the little things.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the owners can see.
There's still a lot to do. I mean, like I was saying to you earlier, Dave, the food's pants. You know, you know, they've got to build the catering side of it up a bit better.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't really been in the club shop really to see what the club merchandise is, but
it's been busy.
I've heard it's been busy. Someone says last week, they said that, you know, when the one on the top was the away top, there was queuing up all the way down to the road. Which is great, isn't it? Because, you know, people are buying, and they're buying into it as well. But it's time for the fans to buy into it, you know, and you know, it's like new owners. We've all got to put it all together, haven't we?
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, what they keep talking about is the alliance. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, the alliance.
And I think that's where they want the buy-in of everyone. Fans who haven't been down for a while.
Yeah.
Birmingham as a whole, the local community, businesses. And the way they've started off, I think it's a good way forward.
I think so. We've got the right people, haven't we, running it now.
Yeah.
You know, people who can make decisions. And I think, they've, you know, like Jeremy and, you know, and Garry are more than like approachable.
Yeah. Well, I've seen them numerous times just chatting to fans outside.
Yeah. And that's, you know, they're there for, you know, to reassure us all, I suppose.
Yeah. What would your message be then, as a obviously lifelong fan, proper Blues, to the fans out there who are still not quite on board, who haven't been down for years, who are looking at this saying, maybe? What would your message be to them to encourage them to come down?
You just get back up and support the team, you know, back the new owners, because we've all, you know, look, it doesn't matter if you go to every away game, every home game, you know, if you Blues, you Blues.
Yeah.
You know, everyone is dealt, you know, some people can't afford to go to all the games, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, or maybe I'll have to pick one game, you know what I mean? One game a month. But it don't make you any you know, lesser support than the next guy, does it? But if they've got the opportunity, you know, instead of, you know, spending their hard-earned cash at bingo or something, to go and watch the team, like, and got to be back into the club, because, you know, we all go together, don't we?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. And Saturday, you spoke about the atmosphere, but what about the pre-match build-up? Did you have that feeling of this is a real event?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great what the club done for Trevor. And
yeah,
was
nice tribute.
I felt sorry for Jasper, because he kind of
couldn't even hear him at one point.
We had to. He was in front of us, like, but he started his speech, then everyone started singing, and then he went again, and then everyone started singing again. And I think we just ran out of time.
Yeah,
so it'd be nice to see what he actually says, and maybe the club could maybe put in what Jasper.
His words.
Yeah. Maybe in you know, the programme against Plymouth, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, because it would have been nice to have heard, you know, what he was saying, because I know, like, Jasper and Trevor were, you know, they were close, wasn't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, close things.
Yeah.
But yeah, the atmosphere, the fireworks, you know, we were destined to win that game, wasn't we?
Oh, I thought so.
You know,
absolutely.
And when you score a penalty on the 90-something minute, there ain't much coming back for them.
Nah.
Even though there was 8 minutes of added time, wherever that comes from, I don't know.
And we've said before, Leeds, they're one of the few clubs that can also create an atmosphere.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, I didn't hear their fans.
No.
And no disrespect to them, but it was how loud our fans were on the day.
Yeah.
And hopefully that continues.
Well, again, I think them two stands being shot has killed, you know, has killed a lot of the atmosphere, hasn't it, over the last couple of years?
Yeah. But with how loud it was on Saturday, just imagine if they were open.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
QPR, then, hopefully.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think that's about the middle of September when the Tilton,
Okay, yeah.
So hopefully, I've heard maybe that QPR might be the game.
Yeah.
When it opens.
Well, hopefully, when it does open, we'll see that lower Tilton full.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to have a lot of people there locating. Will we get, I don't know how many thousand are in there, but we'll get 24, 25 for that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just, I mean, if you get thumped 4-0 at Bristol, on Saturday, I still expect us to be sold out against Plymouth.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not expecting the big crowd against Cardiff in the cup.
But we are expecting to win, because we want a cup run.
It'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
However, the way the gulf between the Premiership and the Championship, it'd be nice to get into the third or fourth games or even the quarterfinals, what I mean?
You were suggesting to me the other day, weren't you, the idea of in the cup with the top sides or the Premier League sides, they have to name their squad and it's a limited number.
Yes, not 22 players.
Yeah.
Or 20 players. Because it puts you on an even keel then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously the big boys, are playing saying they've got to have that, that quite a large squad, haven't they? For, to compete in the league and the Champions League or the Europa League or whatever other leagues are doing these days.
Yeah.
Maybe the top 6 teams should play like a week, you know what I mean? Or they've got to play the best team from the second named or third named.
Yeah.
Because to know they get boys into the third and fourth names, I don't think that's fair.
No.
They should be jumping in with everyone else.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, they've sort of degraded the cup competitions, haven't they?
Yeah, and I said last week, Dave, to someone that, for me, I'd rather win, this might sound mad, I'd rather win the League Cup than the FA Cup. Because again, I've took or playing at Wembley in the semi-finals, just took the
it's just ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah.
Shine off that competition.
Yeah, agree.
I suppose we win the FA Cup and League Cup this year, and the League. I should have known, should I? You know what I mean?
Well, you mentioned Bristol coming up. Expectations for Saturday?
Take the point all day long.
Yeah.
It's been quite a lucky game for us. Apart from, I think last year they gave us a bit of a beating, didn't they?
Yeah, but a happy stomping ground for us.
Normally,
overall.
isn't it? Yeah. Do you think we'll get any more signings, Dave?
Don't see why not. I think we'll dip into the loan market.
Yeah.
Obviously, people say we need a striker.
I think you just need someone just to, a striker. I think another centre half as well.
Yeah.
Personally, and I think we're there or thereabouts.
Yeah.
For what we need this season.
Yeah.
But I think every team's after that striker who can score 20 goals a season.
Of course they are. Well, back to Bristol.
Yes,
the
mate.
trip coming up. Obviously, I'm looking forward to it. On the Snakebite Express.
Yes, Dave, you're on it this week.
But someone's going to be missing again.
Yes, mate.
For the second game in a row. And we have to give him a shout out. Our Jimmy.
Yes, yeah.
A top fan and obviously a great man. Fans will know him from the Elvis songs on the way home. Any message to Jimmy? Obviously there's circumstances we can't go too deep into that basically mean he can't come to Swansea and he can't come to Bristol.
That's all.
And it just so happens that they're the first 2 league away days.
You couldn't make it up, could you? Yeah, he'll get me to Watford now, won't I? For the laugh.
A new era, everyone buzzing to be back, and the first 2 away games he can't come.
He couldn't. He says he phoned me up as soon as the fixtures come out. He couldn't believe it. He nearly spat his teeth out. Yeah.
Are we allowed to drop any hints on why it is that he couldn't make those games, Tone? Or obviously on camera we've got to be a bit careful.
Yeah, we've got to be really mindful, aren't we?
Yeah.
I think the best thing to do is if anyone bumps into me, they can ask me and I'll tell them off camera.
But we will see Jimmy at Watford.
100%, mate. He's on it.
Yeah. And that's another little away day I'm looking forward to, Tone. Got to be honest.
That'd be a tough game. I think when you look at the fixtures, it's been a tough start for the club.
Absolutely.
I thought the momentum got, it was great having the owners over. And,
Yeah,
and,
I thought that carried us against Leeds. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the fans were so upbeat. Got us across the line against Leeds.
Yeah.
But we got a few thousand again. I mean, that's a big sellout.
Yeah. And could have sold more again.
And more, mate, yeah. I mean, for me as well, like last week at the Leeds game, looking on social media where people are going out and saying, I've got Leeds tickets.
We haven't seen that in a while, have we?
It's normally I've got 15 tickets in the Tilton. Does anyone want to come and pick them up and I'll give you a tip for your taxi, you know what I mean? But it's easy to totally change and all for the good.
Yeah, and you know what, Tony? I've had a lot of people contact me. I've had people up and down the country who obviously see the videos and know about what we are as a club.
Yeah.
And they say, well done, we're rooting for you. It's nice to see you have this moment where you've got the positivity and people want to be there and you've got something to cheer about.
Yeah.
And like we said before, we've earned this with all the years of rubbish that we've been through.
I remember, Dave, you said to me about 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I've
said a lot of things to you.
No, again, off camera, that is.
Yeah.
No, you said to me, we'll always be Chinese.
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah.
And I said to you, no. I said it'll change.
Yeah.
And
well, I think I owe you a meal for that one time.
You do, Dave. I think we kebab and chips and chili sauce. Yeah.
And I stand corrected. But I think, as we've seen, it's taken a lot of effort by a lot of people and certain circumstances that's led us to this, where they're willing to sell outside of China.
Yeah. Maybe they took us as far as they could take us. Millions and millions paid in compensation for one bad manager after the
oh God, yeah.
I mean, they've done month and half decent jobs.
Yeah.
And got sacked for guys who, who wanted to play a certain style. And there's this thing about playing a certain style of football.
Yeah.
And when the Davidson Monk winners went back to basics, the results come on the pitch.
Yeah.
And it's the results game, isn't it? Football.
Absolutely. And that was the way, wasn't it? For best part of the last decade, we had to go back to basics just to stay up.
Yeah, to keep up,
Yeah.
All them days, them games.
But again, another positive now is we look at that side that played on Saturday and the pace we've got in there, the youth we've got in there, the creativity. Again, these are things we haven't had too much of.
I think, obviously a special mention for guards. Like, he
has done a decent job, hasn't he?
He's over the summer than that, cracking. Yeah. Done a real good job.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get a few more over the line. But you look at football, Dave.
Well, it's not my sport, to be honest with you, Tony.
Okay. I just saw my put a word and see if I can get you.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'll take a trial.
Yeah. I thought Jim was going on trial as well.
That's a different type of trial.
How was it?
And Tony, we've got to talk about it. The characters at the away days, we see it again. The people on your coaches.
Oh, yeah.
Blues, the spirit of the club, the culture. It's all still there. It's all on display.
Oh, it is, mate, yeah.
You must be proud.
You know what? You go to the games and you see all the familiar faces.
Yeah.
It's great going to the away games.
And the smiles on the faces now.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm really happy to see because, like you, these are people that have been going down for so long and care so deeply about the club. And to see that load lifted off their shoulders, to think that this is their outlet, this is their hobby.
I think it is as well, Dave. The new owners haven't actually come in and I mean, they've said certain things, but they haven't come out with what the grander scale, you know what I mean? The grander scale of plans is to the fans. And I think that when they do come out with stuff, you're just going to be pinching themselves.
Well, you said before, big things are coming.
Yeah, believe me. Yeah.
And we don't even necessarily know what they are.
No.
But big things are coming.
All the time. Yeah.
And it was funny because we did that video, and the next thing that came out was Tom Brady's joining the board. So you never know what may be around the corner.
No. Especially with the connections of these people.
Yeah.
Even Garry Cook's connections, in Saudi.
Well, the places he's been.
Yeah.
Just look at his CV.
I know.
So we've got some really impressive people backing us now.
Yeah.
And let's see where it leads.
Oh, it's going to be great. Onwards and upwards, ain't it, Dave?
Absolutely, Tone.
Oh. A lot of history around here, Dave.
Absolutely.
Isn't there?
Yeah. An area that's changed over the years in terms of the people, the demographics.
Yeah.
But an area that a lot of our fans, even though they may not live here now, have spent time not just on a match day, but a lot of people have grown up around here.
Yeah.
Some of the old lot.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, my dad was born just over the back there. They lived back-to-back houses and never knew each other growing up.
Wow.
And then met just after the Second World War.
Wow.
Nice, isn't it? I mean, you go over, I suppose you go over more towards from Kingsheath, like Kingsheath Way and Kings Norton, Sturge, like Cottridge and that.
Yeah.
Again, it's all
blues, isn't it?
It's nostalgia, isn't it? It's growing up that, you know, when you're kids and getting off the bus at Camp Hill and walking down. And I always remember the guy walking down the main stand, no, down the cop, sorry, with a big tin on his back, sitting off them. And all the piss coming down there, having a piss at the back of the cop and all the... When you're like an 8-year-old kid and you come home and you know what I mean? Your monkey boots are smelling the piss, your mum's giving you a bollocky, yeah. It's just...
good times, though.
Yeah.
What's the biggest crowd you've seen there, Tone, for a game that you've been to? 45, 50,000?
Yeah, I'd say 45.
Yeah.
I think we had... I don't know if Watford in the cup, there's 40-something in there. Yeah, some big games.
Do you think we'll ever see a crowd like that again at a Blues home match?
It depends, doesn't it?
Potentially now.
If they relocate and stadiums. People turn around and say if you relocate with a big stadium, but I think if you're successful, you're going to get people coming from all over.
Of course you are. Yeah. Think about these guys coming from America, how big their country is. And they look at what we are here, and they see we're 2 hours from London. And in the future, that's going to be a lot shorter distance with HS2.
Yeah.
We are, by American standards, basically an extension of London.
Yeah,
that's the geography of it.
But it is when you go. I mean, like I say, you're not me. Have you been to America loads of times?
Yeah.
You know, to jump in the car to go to 2 hours, it's like me going from there up to the Swan Yard. It is. I'd say it is, isn't it? You know.
And that's how they view things.
Yeah, because it's such a vast country.
Well, Tone, I was in the Nevada desert.
I've been there.
Overnight, travelling through, not a soul in sight. And it's amazing the vast space that they've got in that country.
Oh, I know. Oh, it's the Area 51 dive.
Oh, God, yeah.
And that's enough shit you want when you're out there in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I need to go there.
About 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you know what they say, Tone? All roads lead to Vegas.
Yeah.
And the call has been put out there after what you said last time.
Oh, God.
For Blues to have a pre-season match in Vegas.
Yeah. Oh, God. Imagine that dive.
I'm ready for you to put on the flight.
Okay. Let's charge someone linked up, like.
Absolutely.
Easy jets, I'll be on the phone tomorrow. £99. £99 and 150 quid for your bag. I was just saying, what do you think? I've seen this stuff going around. With the undefeated stuff on billboards. Is there any truth in that, or do you think it's...
Nah, like the Times Square stuff?
Yeah.
Nah, it's a Photoshop job.
Has it?
Yeah. I've been to their store, actually, in LA.
Yeah.
The store itself, it's quite unassuming, to be honest. If you saw it, you wouldn't think much of it. But good people, good products. I don't think they're at the stage yet of having billboards in Times Square.
No.
But give them time. They're a proper company.
I know, mate. Imagine, I mean, I know the deal doesn't say next year, doesn't it? With
Just Sport and Nike.
Just Sport and Nike and that.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting what happens next season on the kits that they go with.
Yeah, a lot of potential there.
There is.
Yeah.
Watch this space, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, I hope to see you going into their store in LA in October.
Oh, mate. Yeah.
What services are we stopping at, Tone, on the way to Bristol? We're not. What about the way back?
I don't know, I can't tell you that, Dave.
It's best not to on.
No.
But there will be a stop.
Possibly.
Okay. People were saying after the last video that their favourite moment was you calling the people back onto the coach, the late arrivals from the services. You know, everyone's sitting on there, we've been on there 10 minutes, and here come the last 2 out of McDonald's.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Lads, if you want to sit down and eat it first, you know, just sit down and eat it. You know, we'll all wait here and just fucking watch you. You know. Is anyone else missing?
Yeah, those 2 parts.
Dad, I'm getting really frustrated.
I can tell, Tone.
Dad, I'm balling.
Don't normally see you like this.
No, fucking frustrated.
Normally cool as a cucumber, you, Tone, but...
No, I'm really angry.
You give them 10 minutes, I take 30, don't they?
And you were getting quite frustrated, Tone.
I was sat net all day, Dave.
Yeah. Got you a little drink, though, and a nice hat.
That hat was lovely, Dave.
Still got it, have you?
Yeah.
Good.
Still tagged up for you. Yeah. Get me an England one this week.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh.
The women doing you proud.
What about later?
They're in the final, aren't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're in the final.
I don't watch football. Like that, you know that. No, fair play to them. I ain't watched it, so I don't really watch it, mate. But fair play.
Oh, let's be honest, though. You barely watch the football when you go to the match.
That's why I don't watch football, so I'm being. Please don't think I'm being a chauvinist pig. No, I don't watch it. I don't watch it when we're at home, normally the other way.
Well, they beat Australia on their own turf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where it is?
Yeah. Which obviously, it's sad that you weren't out there for it.
No, Dave.
Have you been to Australia?
No.
Would you ever?
No.
Doesn't really grab you?
No.
I'm the same.
No.
I've got a mate there who always says, come over, stay with us, but it's so far away.
It's funny, if you're going to go, I think I'd want to stop in 2 places on the way.
Yeah.
2 places on the way back as well.
Yeah.
And I remember speaking to some geese and he was saying to me, you go in the sea, you could get hit. You go in the garden, you're going to get bit. You go for the shit, you're going to get bit. I'm thinking, what's the point? You know what I mean? Stung or bit or whatever. You know.
So your message to people out there is don't bother with Australia.
I'm not saying don't bother with Australia.
Okay.
I'm just saying if you don't
just
want
be
to
careful.
Yeah, just be careful when you go.
Yeah. Well, we've got some good Blues fans over there, and we've got some subscribers on this channel.
I know I met one in. I hope he's watching this one. I met him in Thailand a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Coming out of thinking.
Right.
Yeah. And we had the chat. Yeah, nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, his mate was a cop, mate, but that's another story.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to everyone in Australia.
Yeah.
Everyone in America.
Yeah.
Our fans, our future fans.
The European ones.
Absolutely.
And the Japanese fans.
Oh, again, from the
Did you see the thing changing at Cheltenham?
What?
The stops the Japanese people with like a.
To the side of us, on the left.
I don't know. I didn't see.
Yeah.
Oh, then.
That wasn't in our end, see. That was in the home end.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Who was they supporting?
Koji. I don't think they were supporting. Yeah, just Koji.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What, is that new kid?
Yeah.
The supporter?
No, they were supporting our player.
Oh, what's his name?
Koji. I've asked you about him before, and I said, what's the scouting report?
Yeah, I've not seen him.
And you're still not seen him?
No, I haven't seen him play yet.
He was playing on Saturday, Tony.
What's that? Get lost. Did I?
He was one of our better players, Tony.
Nah. Get off. I must be watching different games, Dave.
Oh, God.
Fucking hell. I did see him come on against Swansea.
Yeah.
That was the first time I seen him.
And he started against Cheltenham.
I didn't see
And
that.
he played on Saturday. Koji Miyoshi.
Nice, okay. I remember that one.
So look out for him.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
I know he's a good player. I've seen him against Swansea. In the last 10 minutes.
So you know who he is now?
I know the fella, but I thought he was on about the little fella from the Deuce.
Oh, Kay.
He's there.
Yeah, Kay's a good lad.
Yep.
And again, there was an iconic scene of you two having a sit down. He told me the pronunciation is K. It's spelt Kai, K-E-I.
Because the lads called him Kai, but the Kai.
Kai. He told me it's pronounced K. So I like to honour that.
Okay, I'm going to ask him Saturday.
Ask him Saturday, maybe ask him on camera and he can clear it up.
Yeah, well,
because people are saying
this is now
massive. It's what people are talking about on the terraces.
We could be on that millionaire, couldn't we?
Yeah.
And I could lose that, but I found a thing.
Well, you don't want to lose it.
I found, what's his name? The big bloke. Who does it now?
Who?
Not Chris Talent, the new geezer. Who was done the car thing. Who was a millionaire.
Oh, what's his face? Jeremy Clarkson?
Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson. You could say, Tony, you've on that, £500 question, you've done all your lifelines, right? Phone up Dave, and I'm saying is his name Kai, you're saying I'm saying Kai.
He's K, I'm telling you now it's K.
Yeah, and then he comes up and I lose me 500 quid.
Well, you won't because of me, because I know what I'm talking about.
Have it long.
No.
Well, we'll find out.
We'll find out.
We'll have a bet.
Absolutely. I'll bet you a drink from the services.
Yeah, no chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's whatever drink I want or you want.
Okay,
no problem. No problem at all.
Kai.
It's K.
Kai.
100%. We're going to find out on Saturday.
Yeah. Don't get thinking him and send some changes.
No, I won't.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You've on.
We'll have another little sit down, just like at the Roost.
Yeah.
You and him.
Yeah.
Cultural exchange. Bringing cultures together, Tone.
We are.
That's what we like to see.
Yeah. Remember,
Kay, there's only one colour. Blue.
Blue.
And you'll ask him straight, how do I say your name? And then we can address the people and let them know that it's K.
And I'll get on the mic and tell everyone.
Tell them straight. Yeah, that's what we need, Tone.
Yeah.
That's real cultural
He
understanding.
won 100 quid on the card, did he?
I know.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. He deserves it though, bless him.
Why?
Why not?
Why does he deserve it and I don't?
He's got a good heart.
Yes, have I.
Well, yeah. You've got other means of getting that money.
It has to go on the card, deserves it.
Absolutely.
Any?
Yeah,
Everyone
absolutely.
deserves it.
Yeah. Actually, I won on Saturday.
You did win.
Or was it Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won.
I know.
Yeah. With Blues.
I know.
Or was it Chelsea? I think it was Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was playing Blues at my day.
Yeah, that's it. Well, Tone,
Yes, Dave.
don't want to stop you from getting back to your graft.
I've got to get some black bags from Costco now, Dave.
Yeah. Well, work never stops.
No.
And
Work's
we
never
appreciate
stop.
your time.
Thanks, Dave.
The fans love you.
All of the fans, all of the Blues. All
Yeah.
The Blues. Yeah, man.
Your final message
What?
to the people?
That's the people.
Yeah.
Just keep following the Blues. Keep watching Dave, man. He's the man. Yeah. And let's see how this season goes. Aye, Dave.
Absolutely.
What the Blues.
Keep right on.